On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the North Carolina Tar Heels taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Tar Heels offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you, catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
Dances away from the D. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now on the option. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Scanning the field. It's Harrell. Got his man on the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So Memphis offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's McCown. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Memphis now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're bringing heat. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Memphis. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did. And don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I got to make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
First down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Dropping back, it's Harrell. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies, 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defense, they're tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete. A huge pickup. Can anyone catch him? And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, UNC! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit.
And that pass intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Turns it on at midfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Tar Heel.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 10. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over first and goal at the 1. On the move. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Off play action on first down. Fires left. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
At the 28-yard line. Now, 4th down.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Nifty little dance step. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Kansas State is going to enjoy the trip back to Manhattan after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Memphis.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the 2nd half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is